What's good, y'all? It's the Demouchets REACT, and we're back with another video. Who we got today, C?
Today we're back with another American reaction. Super excited about this video. If you're new to us
and we're new to you,
make sure you scroll down,
hit that subscribe button,
and turn on the post notification bell
because we're on the road to 200K.
And we cannot get there without you guys, alright? Join the family. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
Let's get it.
In America, they accuse white people of trying to, when they think that whites are trying to act black and wear braids and all that, they accuse them of cultural appropriation.
Yeah.
Have you ever been accused of cultural appropriation?
Every day of my life.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Every day of my life. It comes across, and it goes back down to lack of education. And for me, there's a difference with culture appreciation and culture appropriation. Now, the thing about it is, you can appreciate somebody else's culture if you want to.
Right.
You can enjoy someone else's culture. You understand what I mean? Like, you can, if you want to cook Caribbean food, you can cook Caribbean food.
Right.
You don't have to be from the Caribbean to cook the food. If you learn to cook it the right way, you can cook it and enjoy it. If you enjoy it, that's what you like that. Do you understand what I mean? Now, the problem is, I feel like when you have people who take something from someone else's culture and almost try to make it theirs, like, I am this person, I am the one, it's me, then that is a bit more of culture appropriation, because now you're taking something from somebody else's culture for yourself to gain from it. And
when it's not your resume. It's not your resume. It's not. Like, I could come up with my resume and my history is going to tell me this is who I am. Other people put it on. And they don't wear it well half the time. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, and I don't like that. Especially, like, sometimes people definitely do it out of spite. You know what I'm saying? They do it out of spite to where they're picking on you, and it's like all this other unnecessary stuff and make you feel less stuff. Like, yeah.
Now, we cook different cultures' food a lot.
Facts.
You know, and we've shown y'all that, a portion of it as well. But that isn't us trying to appropriate culture. If I'm cooking burrito tacos, that don't mean I want to be Mexican.
It's delicious, but we love it. Like, hey, it's 100% true.
This is appropriation. You know, we gatekeepers of gumbo.
Yeah.
It's a Louisiana dish. We're gatekeepers of it.
Yes, sir.
Gumbo was not meant to have corn and eggs in it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, come on, man.
Right?
What's going on?
Everybody start off their gumbo differently. Everybody stop their roux with gumbo differently. There's some people who don't use roux with a gumbo. I never understood that. But there's some people who use a roux out of the store in a gumbo. That's that. When you start to talk about adding things to the gumbo that don't belong in the gumbo, that's appropriation.
Yeah, I like that, because I mean, for me, it's more so going to a restaurant who may have like that Louisiana style vibe to it,
and they would say
you going for that catfish, but it ain't hitting like the catfish is supposed to. You going for that gumbo, but that gumbo ain't the same, because why is she serving it like that?
Do not put Louisiana gumbo on the menu. You need to put wherever you at gumbo, because that ain't the gumbo. But first of all, a person who's from Louisiana is not going to go to another place and eat gumbo, because it's not going to be created right.
Unless it's a restaurant that speaks like they're from the location
people are from there,
then we're going to definitely dive into it.
Yeah.
They're not getting nothing from it.
But don't you think it's silly for people to be fighting over culture? If somebody want to eat greens and ham hock and they white and they're like,
oh yeah, but that's what I'm saying. There's a different level. Yeah, there's a different level. There's a different level. But when you go to like hairstyles, for me personally, if somebody has a hairstyle, you have a hairstyle.
Right.
It shouldn't really matter if that's from this or that. Right. It's a hairstyle. Yeah, as long as you're not insulting the people are as they say, insulting them or.
I don't agree with that. Because I wear my hair with, I'm proud the way my hair texture is and how I'm able to rock it. But there is stereotypes that come with my hair that I feel other people, races in general, can't put it on and get the same backlash for. Or get the same suspicious look at for. You know what I'm saying? Again, yeah, I'm going to just stick with that.
Yeah, because your hair is connected to spirituality
100%.
And, ancestral. So... yeah, like a lot of times, there'll be racists who have box braids in their hair, and they'll say, oh, y'all don't want me to wear my hair like this because I'm not black. No, sometimes it just comes as a warning, like, it's a protective style. It's supposed to be protecting your hair, not damaging your hair. Like our daughter may not be able to wear certain styles in her hair because of her texture.
Right.
So
Yeah.
Sometimes stop taking offense to when someone say you shouldn't wear something that is a part of their culture, and just try to hear them out.
That goes back to, like, I want to just add this little part, like the beads, wearing the beads. It's a lot of deep, knowledge and information you're supposed to have when it comes to wearing these things, but some people just wear it as decoration.
Yeah, like for our babies, wearing a weave. I mean, not weave. Wearing the beads is to train their hair. It's, yes, we make it look pretty, but it's to train their hair.
Yeah.
Making fun of their culture while doing these things, then I don't see no problem with it.
Why are most people so easily insulted?
Culture appropriation, right? Is when back in the day, Motown would come out with these songs, and then the other companies would come out with a slower pace of the same song.
Oh, yeah.
That's appropriation.
Because we're living in a sensitive world these days as well. You have to understand. As a comedian, I know we're living in a sensitive world.
And why is that, though? It hasn't always been that way.
Why? Only these people can tell you that. It's too much rules and regulations these days on everything that you can do and can't do. So,
I know, huh?
Yeah.
So being a comedian, are you concerned about that?
No, because what I've learned over the years is to make sure that when I perform, I tailor my stuff to myself. So I talk about myself.
Keep it true
I
to
talk
you.
about my family. So the only people I can upset are them. Their family. So
So you don't do black jokes on stage or anything like that?
No. I just talk about general stuff, or I talk about personal stuff. I don't do this. I don't like doing that type of thing.
When I was growing up, and I grew up in Alabama on a plantation.
Okay.
And under the Jim Crow law, I had to pick cotton, plow the fields, milk the cows, and all kinds of things. Have you ever picked cotton?
No, sir.
Man, next time you come here to the country, I'll take you to Alabama so you can pick some cotton.
What?
You have not lived until you pick cotton.
Yeah.
Oh, have you ever plowed a mule?
What is that?
Hook up a mule to the plow?
Oh, and let him walk with
And
it.
let him walk. And
Yeah.
Listen, I'm from Jamaica, so we do a lot of agriculture there.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we learn how to plant
Right on.
vegetables. We learn how to get them out. We learn how to do farming. We learn how to raise animals. We learn how to turn it to dinner. So we've done all of that. Yeah.
Why did you move from Jamaica to the UK?
So I went over there. I wanted to change just to see. I just wanted to change. Where I live in Jamaica, it's an area called Black River. It's a very quiet town. Black River was actually was the first place in Jamaica to get electricity as well in Jamaica. So it's got a bit of history there. And what happened is a very quiet town. So a lot of my friends, when we were growing up, as they got older and we came out of school, many of them were traveling. Some were going to Canada, some were coming to America. So it's like everybody was there was no one really there. So it's like, I want to go England and see. So
That's why I left Alabama too.
Yeah.
To move to the big city, more opportunities.
That's it. Yeah. So more opportunities, and that's why.
So when you give that example of having a white parent and a black parent and how that felt, have you ever felt not fit in anywhere? It felt like
all
you
the
didn't
time.
fit in?
I always feel like I don't fit in because of people's judgments against me sometimes. But the only time when I do feel like I'm fitting is when I'm around the people, like my friends, around Jamaican friends and that. So there is times where I don't feel fit in, but
what's that feeling like?
I don't care.
Feel like?
I actually don't.
Can you describe that feeling? What that feel like?
I don't care now. I used to care.
Right, when you used to care about.
Yeah, it's not nice because you always get looked on as not worthy enough to be involved in certain things or be a part of something. So you feel like what? But I learned over time that to disregard that's the least. That doesn't matter to me.
That's right.
What matters to me is the ones who do care and do embrace, do like me, and I do fit in with. Stick to what you fit into.
Yeah.
I got a question. So what if there's a journey that you're going down, and then you start to see it's starting to become like one of those dark valleys where you're not welcomed into this type of field, but you're needed in this field. Do you continue? You're not welcome, like he's saying, okay, maybe I didn't fit into certain groups, but I'd rather stay around my friends. But what if the area that he's going down, the path that he's going down, has these type of crowded individuals where they don't want you around it, but you have to be in that room because of your niche or because of the gift you have or the talent you carry? Like, do you continue down that path and get through that, or do you stir back and go where you're liked?
I go where my purpose is. I'm very intentional.
Oh, that's strong. That's different.
I don't care what nobody have to feel about nothing.
I like that.
Oh well, get glad.
I like that. I had to
Get
ask
used
that.
to me.
I had to ask that though.
I had to think too. I was thinking.
It was a deep one.
Yeah, I was thinking.
It was a deep one because I feel like when you were, I mean, he's saying that he didn't fit in because I'm seeing this is more like around the age where he was younger. Of course, we all want to have friends at a certain age because that's just the personality of a child. But as you're growing, then you're starting to see that one side is not too much welcoming compared to your neck of the woods, your hometown or whatnot. But a bigger town, a bigger city, he says more opportunities. Do you continue down that path if they're not welcoming? Especially if your purpose is on the other side of all of that, that darkness or that dark valley or whatnot.
You can't worry about other people. My thing is, I don't know if, okay, so this may be a popular comedian. Obviously, he's having an interview. Yeah. Sometimes y'all be like, I can't believe y'all don't know who this person is. We mind our business and drink our water. Yeah, but facts. The man said that growing up with a black and a white parent, so I'm not sure if he was talking about him or just in general people. But I don't know what a mixed person experience. Mix is offensive. I've heard people say mix is offensive now. A biracial person's experience. I don't know what that is like.
I hear you.
But I have first cousins who's biracials, right? That is why I always preach that if you're going to get into a interracial marriage or have a baby with a person outside of your race,
right,
it's your responsibility to make sure that child has well-rounded experiences from both ends.
It's only right.
Because that creates an identity crisis within themselves.
Absolutely.
So now I don't understand the topic of the conversation about him appropriating anybody's culture if he's a biracial person.
He have to know one another.
Right.
It's only right to know one another.
Right. So
that's a good point. I like how you said that. It's very, very good.
In Jamaica, do you smoke pot? You from Jamaica? You smoke pot?
No, that's a stereotype, bro.
That's a stereotype. Why not everybody smoke from there?
I thought everyone smoked.
No, that's a stereotype. Not everybody smoke from there. But there's a lot. Yeah, but there's a lot more to Jamaica than just pot or weed.
Is it?
Yeah, there's a lot.
So how did you avoid smoking pot if you live there?
Because it's not even legal here.
Oh, it's not?
Yeah, it's not legal.
Really?
Yeah, exactly. So that's another thing is like people have this stereotype of it that but it's not legal, and that's probably happens to a lot of people who travel there. Tourists go there, feel they're in Jamaica, they buy all this weed, then they try boarding the boats or walk past police and they get arrested.
Wow.
You're not allowed to just be smoking weed.
Of all the places on earth, I thought it was legal.
That's a stereotype that people have put out there.
That's amazing, man. Jamaica had its own language, and it's called
patois.
Patois.
Yeah, patois. It's basically broken English. So it's kind of a little bit like how I'm speaking now, but more. If I was to do it, you probably would only hear maybe 2% of what I'm saying. It's very.
So you're not speaking it right now?
No, this is more a media trained one. Yeah, so we learn, Jamaican entertainers, we learn that when we're doing interviews and so on around the world, we have to understand that the viewers might not understand everything you say if you speak in a strong patois. So it's easier for us to learn how to train to, deliver it cleanly and clearly.
Right on. Yeah. Amazing.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go back to that question he asked about if he smoked pot out there because it's Jamaica. Yeah. I like to say that I don't think everyone is as easy to influence just because they're around the things that may want you to
once be popular.
Yeah, once it's popular, whatnot. Yeah, I don't say that because there's certain locations that you can be in where people are doing certain things that you're not gonna always be influenced because you're strong. I feel like people have a lot of more respect for you then because you can be opposite of what they may be doing, and they can see it's probably not even in your character, and then they can respect you more with that. So I feel like not being influenced is a good thing.
Right.
Just want to put that out there.
We gotta dispel stereotypes.
Yeah.
So that's what we gotta say. We really don't know this comedian, so
maybe more videos.
Yeah, first glance I thought he was white, but it sounds like he's biracial.
Yeah.
So I don't really know what more we could say on that. So we hope you guys enjoyed this video with us. Be sure to subscribe. We'll see you soon.
Peace.